I mean, it would be a surprise to most that I haven't said made any structural comment on Robert Brooks. I think that should be a surprise. That's what I do. Speaking against white police, constant attacks on black individuals. I think I've been one of the most right now in this country right now who are specifically geared towards speaking against white police. None. Every activist that you know, that we know, they all have a broader mind. Their views are broad. Even if they were to address incidents such as the Robert Brooks incident, they will more or less address that in the sense of it being police, but not really labeling that as white police. I'm known to label things because I think labeling things securely put things into a rightful perspective, and that's what I do. And because I love to label things and put them in the right sequence, white police don't like the things I say. Or most people say, well, why do you always reference just white police and not just say police in general? All police are not doing what white police are doing. Let me just say that again. No individual in this country who specializes or who are specifically geared towards white police. If there were many people who were speaking against white police directly, like I'm doing in this country, or this country, I don't want to say our country, this country would be far better off if we were just addressing police, white police specifically. Once we do that, and since I've been doing that, it exempt, and then it gave credibility to other officers who are serving. It gave them credibility. For example, if I were to say the killing that happened in upstate New York, where police officers, do you think that would be an honest approach? It would not be fair saying that. It means that I'm including every officer, whether black, white, brown, blue, I'm including all of them to say the incident that happened to Brooks were police officers. The incident that happened to Robert Brooks were done by white, racist police officers. We know statistically, white cops are the worst killers of any other race in America. It bothers me, man, to be honest. You know, it bothers me how people will literally sit there and say, our police department needs improvement, but they will not specifically indicate exactly which police department needs more improvement. They would never say that. And I just imagine those who got good credibility, those officers who possess or who build their integrity, sitting there and listening to one of the bosses saying that our department needs improvement. We got to specifically indicate exactly where the help is needed the most. When we say our police department need reform, restructuring, who do you think we're talking about? Who do you think we're referencing? The white police officers. The white police officer. Right now, I can sit on my laptop right now and just run a check right now. Every check I would get back, or results that I would get back, will be a white police officer and a black individual. 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 A white police officer shot a black individual. A white police officer shot a black woman. Shot a black kid. Then we should say the white police departments or the white officer within our police departments needs improvement. I don't trust white police. You know, I'm very active on that. I'm very, very active on that. I'm very extremely active on that. I don't trust the white police any day, any given time. I just don't. And not because I'm an activist, not because I write against them. It's not because my publication is geared on that. It's the action that I see. All right. I listened to a brother who told me one time, "Oh, the media try to perpetrate information to create commotion." No, I am the media. I'm a writer. So you're talking to a writer. You're talking to a man who analyzes. You're talking to a man who does his research. I give a statistic on the worst state with the worst cops. Indiana had the worst cops with the worst record. That is a normal thing. That's what we see every day. That's what they do every day. And the reason why you see our black men in this country scared is because most of them probably got criminal record, and they don't want to talk against the white police because that automatically will lead them what? Being tortured. Speak against white police officer like I do. If you speak against white police officer like I do, make sure you got no criminal record. Make sure you got no criminal record. If you ever stand up and speak against white police officer like I do, please make sure you don't have no probation. You never been on probation. You never been to jail. You're not a criminal. Let me say it one more time again. So you see me doing what I'm doing. I'm speaking against white police because I'm not a criminal. Got no criminal record. So if you see me doing what I'm doing and say I speak specifically against white police, you will never find my name into any criminal system in this country. Let me be clear on that. Let me be very clear on that. You will never find my name into any criminal system to say that brother right there, he's a criminal. That brother right there being in jail. No, you would never see that. But this is what you will hear. That brother right there speaks against white police. That brother right there, he's a writer against white police officer. You will hear that. But you would never hear anyone telling you that brother criminal. So please do me a favor. Don't speak. Listen to me here. Listen to me very clear. I want this to resonate. Don't copy what I say if you got a criminal record. You make your life even harder. Because they're going to capitalize on your criminal record and arrest you. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I want to save you and save your family and your life for the long haul. Again, if you on parole, don't do what I do. Don't say what I say, please. Just hear me talk and just listen and plead the fifth and move on. If you on parole, you've been a criminal, and you got outstanding warrant out there, please don't do what I do. I'm telling you that because I don't have that. So if a white officer is going to go after me, they will have to go after me with something way more than just saying he's a criminal, because that ain't going to work. I'm not a criminal. They're not going to say he has a probation officer, never had one. They would never say, oh yeah, that guy right there, oh, he has a warrant and we need a, no, it would never happen. So if an officer want to see me on the street saying white cops are the racist or the worst cops, and they want to arrest me, that's fine. But they'll have to prove that arrest on a different extreme. Not on the extreme that I'm a criminal. Ain't gonna work. Do you understand? Please, just watch me say it and watch me speak that. It is for other black families who are dying every day from white police. All right? It's for black mothers who can't speak against white police killing blacks. Those are the people I'm speaking for. In Michigan, family can't speak up because they're immigrants. Scared. Those are the people I speak for. So when I say white cops are the worst cops, trust and believe, when I say the worst cops, I'm the only black man in America who wears that hat and says white cops are the worst cops. As a matter of fact, I'm the only black man who says that white cops are the worst cops. If you tried that, and you get arrested, they're arresting you based on your criminal record. Yeah. So if you went ahead and said white cops are the worst cops, and you got a criminal record, they're arresting you based on your criminal record. And they can violate you based on that. I can wear that hat, they cannot violate me based on that. I'm not a criminal, never been to jail, never been arrested, got no warrant, none of that stuff. I got a clean record. So if a white officer were to feel offended by me saying white cop the worst cop, they got to do way more than just trying to violate me based on anything else. So when you see me speak and say white cops are the worst cops, I'm clean. Let me say it again. I'm a clean black man, clean. And two, I'm a journalist. I'm a writer. That's what I do. White cops don't like the fact that I only single them out and not include other cops. But that is my expertise. I don't talk against black cops. I don't talk against Jewish cops. I don't talk against minority cops. I write specifically against white cops. I'm not specialized in writing against any other cops but white cops.